Yes, good morning, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I welcome you back to the Tsunami YouTube Sports TV, the home of the training sports news that is making headlines. This time, I'll be talking about some of the most paid players that is in the PSG team, that is Paris Saint-Germain. This is a team that is found that is in France, the capital city of France, that is Paris. I'll be talking about the origin of football. I remember earlier on football having been invented way back in the 1700s, way back in the 1500s, before it turned professional, way back in the 1800s. We have had numerous clubs that have started playing football, and some of the oldest clubs that have existed before are the likes of that is of Nottingham Forest, are the likes of Fulham, the likes of Sheffield, and several other teams that started out the career or to turn into professional clubs. So ever since then, our football turned into a professional job where numerous players have started to be earning huge sums of money to pursue that is their career. But this time I'll be talking about this is PSG Football Club, which is the dominant team that is in France, and some of its players and the most paid players that is in PSG Football Club. This time I'll be starting from number 10 up to number 1 to showcase out my followers, my lovers, my commenters, my subscribers, who is the most paid player that is in PSG Football Club. I'll be starting with number 10, and this is none other than that is Marco Asensio. I remember this Marco Asensio was a signature that is from Real Madrid after attaining success from Real Madrid, having won the La Liga, having won the Copa del Rey, having won the Club World Cup, having won the UEFA Champions League, having won the Spanish Super Cup. Currently, he's 27 years of age and is a Spanish by nationalism. This is Marco Asensio because we've ever witnessed him play that is for the Spanish national team. I told you earlier on that he's 27 years of age, was signed that is the previous summer. Currently, at PSG, he earns that is £117,000 per week. That is Marco Asensio. In number 9 is none other than that man, that is Osman is none other than that is Osman Dembele, one of the most paid players that is in PSG Football Club. His rise to form or to prominence came that is when he was under the stewardship of Jurgen Klopp. That was way back that is in Borussia Dortmund. He was signed from Borussia Dortmund and went to FC Barcelona, where he managed to win several accolades. He managed to win that is the Spanish La Liga, the Copa del Rey, and the Spanish Cup. He's 26 years of age and is a French international. He earns that is £139,000 per week. That is at PSG Football Club. In number 8, I'll be bringing out that is Presnel Chimpembe. You know him, is even the vice captain of the club and is even a French international, having spent majority of his time that is at PSG Football Club, where he has managed to win almost all accolades domestically and is part of that PSG team that was beaten on the final of 2020, that is by Bayern Munich in Portugal during the Corona time. This Chimpembe, also a former World Cup winner, that is with France, earns that is £164,000 per week and is currently 27 years of age and a French by birth and by national, or is also the French international. In number 7, this is none other than Ashraf Hakimi. You know him very well. He's 24 years of age, having risen to the ranks through the Real Madrid Academy. Later on was loaned, that is to Borussia Dortmund, and later on went to Inter Milan. Again, now came back to PSG, where he has managed to win, that is domestically trophies. The Copa del Rey has managed to win, that is the French League One, and even the the French Cup, that is at PSG. He's 24 years of age and is a Moroccan by international and is part of that indomitable team that made the headlines during the 2022 FIFA World Cup finals that were held that is in Qatar, where they emerged as the first African team to play a semi-final that is in the World Cup. Currently, he earns that is 171,000 per week. That is Ashraf Hakimi. In number 6, that is Kolo Muani. You know him very well. Previously was playing, that was in the Bundesliga. He earns, that is, £173,000 per week. He's 24 years of age and is also a French international, having witnessed him play, that is, for the French national team previously in some of the UEFA Nations Cup matches, and even in the World Cup that was just concluded, that is in Qatar, where France was beaten, that is on the finals. He earns, that is, £173 per week. In number 5 is none other than Keylor Navas. Remember him, this is a goalkeeper, 36 years of age, and is from Costa Rica. We call him the Costa Rica international, one of the greatest exports of football, that is from Costa Rica. He earns, that is, £197 per week, but previously has won everything in football apart from the World Cup and even maybe the Copa America trophy. Remember earlier on, he was at Real Madrid for several seasons, where he managed to win the La Liga, he managed to win the UEFA Champions League, managed to win the Club World Cup, the Super Cup, and even and almost all the trophies that are supposed to be played for, has managed to win them. In number 4 is none other than Donnarumma. This is also a goalkeeper, 24 years of age, and is the Italian international, having witnessed him enjoy success, that is at AC Milan and even at the Italian national team, where they managed to win. That was the Euro 2020 when they beat England. That was in penalties. That is in Wembley Stadium. He was signed, that is, to PSG to go ahead and strengthen their team, where has merged into the number 1 goalkeeper, that is at PSG. Currently earns £214,000 per week, but is an Italian international. In number 3 is none other than Brazilian international, that is Marquinhos, who earns, that is, £237 per week. 29 years of age, from Brazil. Ever since PSG rose to dominance, we have seen him here play several games and has won even several accolades. Best defender, that is in France, has won the League One, has won the League Cup, was even part of that team that was beaten on the finals of, that is, the UEFA Champions League finals, where of 2020 during the Corona COVID time, when that is FC Bayern Munich managed to beat them 1-0, courtesy of King's Coleman goal. In number 2 is Lucas Hernandez, 27 years of age. He's also a French international. He earns, that is, £263,000 per week. He's part of the team that won, that is, the World Cup of 2018, and was even one of the goal scorers, one of the top scorers, one of the most scoring defenders during that tournament. Has enjoyed much success during his playing career. That's why he's one of the big men that is in PSG. In number 1 is none other than the big man himself, that is Kylian Mbappe, 24 years of age. Previously won, that is, the World Cup with France, that was 2018, and even in the just concluded World Cup of, that is, 2022 in Qatar, was even the top scorer, where France was beaten by Argentina. That was on the penalties. He's 24 years of age, rose to the ranks through AC Monaco, and was signed, that is, to PSG, around £160 million per week, and currently is the most paid player, that is, in PSG, earning, that is, £888,000 per week. That is Kylian Mbappe. Keep on the Zexona Media YouTube Sports TV for the latest trending sports updates that are making headlines.